The future to come in 20 to 30 years. Can it be predicted in the times of global uncertainty? How to map out the contours of the future so that they are more clear and bright. And what can be done by those who are today called the next generation?
How being the whole show helps you become the director of your destiny. Tori's life scenario. For me, to be an actress is not only to go on stage and play my part. I always try to put my soul into every role. I think this is how I can establish a close dialogue between the viewer and I. Tolganai Talgat, whose creative pseudonym is Tori. She has 2 degrees, a bachelor's degree in acting and a master's degree in documentary film director. She is employed as an actress at the Republican German Drama Theater. In 2016, she won the Best Actress Award for the film Ordinary Man at the Kazakhstan Youth Film Festival, Saryarka Short Film Festival. In 2017, she participated in the Berlin International Film Festival, Berlinale Talents.
Lass mich nicht fragen. Vergrößere meinen Kummer nicht. Es reicht mir schon, was ich erfahren habe.
There were no actors or anyone related to art in our family. My mother is a doctor, and my father is an ordinary driver.
Бірақ мен осы өнер жолын таңдағаным мені қатты қолдайтын, маған көмектесетін ол менің отбасым.
My grandmother played a special role in my destiny. It was my grandmother who was along with us in the most difficult moments of our life. She has always supported us, especially me. It was my grandmother who helped me become an actress. She paid my fees, fed and dressed me, and I still live with her.
Die Nacht über deinem Grab ist schwarz.
At the age of 5, I realized I wanted to become an actress, and there could not be any question of another occupation. I used to say that I would be an actress, and probably this persistence has led me to this goal. Starting with my 9th grade, I began to attend different courses and trainings secretly from my parents, in order to find an answer to the following question: how can I get to the cinema? In 2009, I enrolled in the academy named after Zhurgenov for acting. So in 2013, I got my diploma. Initially, I was planning to enter a Kazakh group on a grant. My parents also wanted me to study there, but I was not admitted. As a child, I practiced karate and therefore I was muscular. In my 18 to 19 years, I looked like a teenage boy. They told me that I was not an actress, that I had neither talent nor beauty. I sobbed. I was so abashed that I decided that I would not go anywhere and not try to become an actress.
И очень медленно это, да. Вот это тоже сейчас надо вам будет, тоже надо сейчас повторить будет вот этих молей.
At that moment, the director, Natasha Dubs, saw me. She said, "Tolganai, join my group." Natasha was just recruiting students for the German group. I consulted with my parents and went to study in the German group. Mentor Natasha Dubs was appointed a director of the German theater. She gathered her former students and announced, "A state German theater opens. Girls, you are welcome there." And I, of course, decided to work at the new theater.
Wenn ich vom Berg her fliege, ich fliege.
I have acted in more than 10 performances for the whole period.
Ich fliege.
In most of them, I was the whole show.
басты кейіпкерлерді ойнаймын.
My first major role was in the play Yes, No, which had been staged at our theater after the play of German playwright Berthold Brecht. I played the role of a teacher in that performance. This is my favorite role, probably because my creative destiny started with it.
Wenn du an dich selbst glaubst, kommt die Inspiration wieder zu dir und du kannst wieder deine Leidenschaft.
But in general, I love each of my roles. For me, there is no bad or secondary role. I cannot divide them like this. In loving each character, I get used to her image. I try to make my heroines meaningful.
Niemand wird wagen, den Weg zu stehen. Alle deine Feinde werden sich von dir ausstrecken wie Gras.
We are preparing the play Karagoz, based on the play by Mukhtar Awezov. In the student years, we did graduation thesis on it. Performing it in German is something special. Many people ask, how is it? Mukhtar Awezov in German. Is it interesting or boring?
Was ist, wenn ich an Füßen und Händen gefesselt und dadurch in Trauer bin?
Wer beide sieht unglücklich, wolltest du das sein?
It caused huge curiosity for me too, especially for the production. A choreographer and composer were invited from Berlin, Germany. They had never been to Kazakhstan before. That is why, having arrived here, they studied Kazakh culture a whole month. As a result, they wrote beautiful music, which was very close in spirit to the Kazakh art.
Wenn sie sich mit dem Schicksal nicht abgefunden hätte?
In the play Karagoz, many things are built on plastic arts. Therefore, I practice dancing for my movements to be harmonious, beautiful. A year ago, I gave myself a promise to master the ballet art within 5 years, so that my body became different, flexible. Plastic. In general, I really like the so-called physical theater. It gives me pleasure to dance, show plastic on the stage. The stylistics of the Karagoz play is based on physical theater. That is, you read the text and then you go on stage and pass your emotions through the body language. Our president initiated a program of spiritual revival in Kazakhstan. It is called Ruhani Janguru, and we went on tour with our performances, Kız Jibek and Karagoz, in order to introduce our history and culture to the countries of Europe. The European viewers took interest in our art. If we had brought a well-known Goethe or Berthold Brecht, it would have probably not been so impressive. The European tour lasted 12 days. The first performance took place in Berlin. We spent 2 days there and then went to Paris. We went from Paris to Brussels and to Vienna. Our last performance in the framework of this tour took place in Moscow. I had a certain fear before that tour. It is very difficult to surprise Europe, especially Berlin, Paris, Vienna.
Diese sind die Worte des Teufels namens
But what will they say about the Kazakh artists from the German theater? How will they appreciate us? But our doubts blew over as soon as we saw their interest. We were received very well. I liked Berlin very much. It is a city of high art. Here, 5 to 6 movies and theater festivals can take place simultaneously during one day. And Berlin, by right, can be called the center of modern art.
Поработай на моего дядю.
әрине театр өнерімен қатар мен кино саласы.
I tried to combine theater and cinema in my work. I have managed to do 3 films so far.
Кино туындыға түсіп үлгердім.
I got my first movie part from the director Olga Korotko in her film Ordinary Man.
Фильмі
Куда собрался?
Я поехал в город.
Зачем?
Я хочу выяснить.
сол сияқты дарынды режиссер Адилхан.
I played my second part in the movie of Adilkhan Yerjanov, Plague in Karatas Village.
Рөлін сомдадым. Жақында Ольга Коротконың «Так себе зима» деген.
The premiere of Olga Korotov's film So Winter is coming soon. In this new picture, I play a girl who runs away from a luxurious life.
Сомдаймын. Өткен жылы мен Berlinale Talents деп аталатын
Last year, I visited the Berlinale Talents Film Festival.
айтқан едім. Бұл ауқымда шара.
By the way, 2,700 applications from all over the world submitted for participation in it, but only 15 actors were admitted to go there. It was a great honor for me to be among them.
мәртебе. Бұл өте тамаша болды деп айтсам болады.
That was a wonderful trip. The Berlinale Talents Film Festival has radically changed my life.
деп айтсам болады. Өйткені мен көп
I gained a huge amount of knowledge and answers to all my questions. How do the directors with a worldwide reputation work? What do they talk and make their films about?
не туралы түсіреді деген сияқты. Айтады ғой.
We used to believe that the culture of the countries of Europe and America is at such a high level that we cannot keep up with them. But this opinion is not always true. For example, we get quite good knowledge in the field of dramatic art too.
өте жақсы білім беріледі.
Of course, because they live here and they don't know anything about this. Yes.
негізі мен екінші мамандығым.
My second profession is a director. That is why I try not to miss the directing mastery masterclasses that are held in Almaty. At the moment, there are master classes for cameramen, and I have enrolled there.
Мастер-класс болғандықтан мен жазылып бардым.
Now, our theater is working on a new play. The author of the play is the German playwright Boto Strauss. It is staged after the play Shoeless Choir. This title is translated as The Last Choir.
Осы спектакльде біз көп өлең айтамыз.
We sing the Brahms songs almost the whole play.
Әндерін айтамыз. Өнер адамы әрдайым өзін.
A creative person must constantly work at self-improvement. Since I am an actress at a German theater, I try to spend a lot of time studying the language.
Де көп көңіл бөлемін. Сондықтан қазір мен 4 тіл білемін.
In fact, I speak 4 languages, which are Kazakh, Russian, English, and German.
Орыс тілі, ағылшын тілі және неміс тілі. Неміс тілімен сахнада.
It is very difficult to play a part in German. It was not easy for me to learn the text by heart, but you gradually learn the language in the process of work on the part.
Үйреніп кетесің. Мен өзінің мамандығымен ауырады.
I like people who are literally sick with their profession, who devote themselves to their work. I want to communicate with such people, to be friends with them. This is extremely interesting for me.
Келеді. Маған сол қызықты. Кинода да и театрда да ойлаймын бір жаңа.
I think that today a new wave comes to the cinema and to the theater. There are many young talented directors who create high-quality films, who stage interesting performances.
Қойып жатыр. Қазіргі осы жаңа буынның өмірді.
The views of the new generation on life, their approaches to art have changed greatly in recent years. It seems to me that there will be a powerful breakthrough in the field of theater and cinema in the next 2 years.
Өзгеретін шығар осы Қазақстанның кино және театр саласында.
Tolganai Talgat connects her future with cinema. In this field, she sees herself in 2 different ways, as an actress in feature films and as a director of documentaries. To achieve success in her profession, she is going to continue her education in Germany. She dreams of gaining new knowledge in Berlin, in a city that today is called the European capital of the world film industry.